Hello, hello. We're gonna get started here in just a moment, just setting up some final details. Be back in a sec. Really quick before we begin, does anyone know what the song is? 5 Pop-Tart points to anyone who knows. Alrighty, Astro Observatory, that is correct. Please meet me in the back for the Pop-Tart points after the show. But for now, let's get started. Alright, I know we could jam to that song all day, but it's time to start what I have been wanting to do for a long time. I love Majora's Mask, as you know, and I love races. And I love when two races are so close together, it just makes it exciting. Now, something I've wanted to do, and I think I saw ZFG do something like this once, years ago, where it was compare two routes and see how they evolved. So what I've done is I found two routes in the any % no major glitches category. And I found these two routes that were by two runners who weren't necessarily the best or the worst. We have ganobrator on the left and Ghost ZSR on the right. I'll be referring to them as Ganon and Ghost. As you can see, their little images. And I wanted to compare a race between two different people in an any % category with very similar times, but have them be 7 years apart to see how the run has evolved. And I am so excited to show this off. I edited a quick video, but I did not look at the routes in detail. So there's a lot. I don't know what they're going to do. It's going to be exciting. And I wanted to give some live commentary and just watch this with you guys because this is something I've always wanted to see, but no one's ever done it in the way that I wanted to do. Now, we're just going to get started, and we'll begin. So you're going to notice their audio is going to be a little bit lower for a couple of reasons. One, I want you to hear me, and two, they do jabber off and say some pretty inappropriate things at times. So audio management is done in certain places. Now, I know this is weird. I'm not actually playing a game, but it's going to be fun watching these. If the audio is weird, just let me know.
Before doing something.
So as you can see, this run is divided into 3 different segments. There's a first segment at the bottom, a second segment in the middle, and a final segment. And I'm going to be doing some manipulation of them to make sure that the runs are as similar as possible, and we can see just how different the runs become.
Register, so you get wrecked.
Oh, yeah, if you have your Red Bull, get it ready, because this run is going to be furious. So let's talk about any %. Any % is beating the game as fast as possible. Now, over time, any % has become insane, where you can just like telewarp straight to the moon and fight Majora off the bat. So there's this new category called no major glitches. The idea is you can use glitches. In fact, they're encouraged, but you can't do any of the quote-unquote major glitches that just completely break the game. So we're going to see what no major glitches are between a route that's between 2016 and 2023. So again, on the left, we have Ganobrator. He is going to be depicted by the little Ganon in the bottom left. And on the right, we have Ghost. We're going to use the little Ghost from Link's Awakening. And that is going to more or less detail their progress as they race through. It'll give you an idea of who's a little bit ahead in certain locations, who's not. And let's just talk about what we see right here. It may not seem like this is a very exciting part of the run, but it is.
That run sucked anyway.
Text box mashing
really
is a
not
real
exciting.
thing, and I never really noticed how important text box mashing could be until I started playing games like this and saw like how much of a difference it can really make. So you're going to see them mashing text boxes. Occasionally, you'll see like a blue kind of arrow at the bottom of a text box. If you see that blue arrow, that means that you are not mashing as optimally as you could.
Oh, I know why the bottle.
So if you do a single frame
because,
input, you can actually stop or skip those little inputs to the bottom.
And I think in my rainbow.
So you can see Ghost just getting a lot more of those more consistently, already making a
a lot of
difference.
people prefer OOT, Jack. There's a lot of like bad things about this run, but I like it. I prefer this game over OOT as a speed game. Yeah, exactly.
So they're going to be mashing a
There's
lot of B
cutscenes
buttons
right at the
in
beginning.
order to get through the
And
text
then the worst
boxes.
part is if you-
That's just
if you
going to be
miss
the
Happy Max
fastest
Cells
way to
once,
try to skip
then
through
you have to
whatever
watch them
text you
again.
can. Some text you can skip through or like quick read.
like
Other text you can't. And sometimes
4
it
minutes
revolves
of
around
cutscene,
getting new
basically,
items
and, like, very
or things of
little
that
bit,
sort.
And then you have that
Hello,
stupid
hello.
skip. And then the rest of first cycle is also really boring. You don't really get to like
Literally.
the actual game until like 20 minutes in.
Okay, so the first 3-day cycle is not going to be that exciting. Spoilers. But it is important to see how
rest of the
well
run is
they
super,
compare
super
in very similar segments. Because there isn't much you can do in the first 3 days. So it's really cool to see like very minute movement, and then the run opens up. It really explodes later on. I tried not to look at it and just try to edit this video without really looking at the different routes they take, but it varies greatly. So it's going to be a cool first time experience for everybody. So here they go. Ganobrator pulling
Yeah,
out
there's
his
more RNG
sword,
in this
getting
one,
that
for sure.
swag factor.
But there's still some
And it
RNG
looks
in
like
OOT.
Ghost is just ever so slightly ahead. Again,
in the
that
one
text
I'm
box
running,
mashing,
you have to,
maybe a little bit more consistent jumping across the
there's a
logs,
couple of
little tiny
situations where you have
time
to get bomb
like
drops,
that can
and then
really
there's,
add
like,
up.
guards, and then I don't know. There's a couple of
So you can see just how much
small things.
text boxing mashing the text boxes can really save. Like you can probably save, I don't know, probably
Yeah,
45
both are pretty
seconds
insane.
over like bad text box mashing throughout an entire run. And again, this is
Fantastic, right? Hey, that
well,
game is
I don't want
pretty
to tell you
hard,
how
so,
long this run is, but if you have an idea, it
short.
takes quite a while.
I ran that game for a while. My time is really bad now. It was like okay at the time when I got
Both
it, but
intros are extremely
everybody
long,
runs
absolutely. And some people
And
would
there's new
say that
stuff.
OOT is better just for the fact that there's no initial
like,
3-day cycle.
days skip and whatnot.
And, you know, debatable.
Yeah, a couple other things.
Because you do have to go through an initial 3-day cycle. Now, granted, the first 3 days in MM actually go faster than regular time, which it's a good thing that they did that. But it's still a 3-day cycle you have to go through with very limited options. So if you guys have seen any of my 3-day challenge runs, there's actually some similarities that in that game to this game, at least in the very beginning. It's kind of cool to see that, but you're going to see a lot more tricks and plenty of glitches. But again, no major glitches. We're not like completely doing like arbitrary code execution to just program the game to do whatever we want. Like that, we're not going that far. The category does not allow for that.
Yeah, a decent time is probably really easy to get. It's such a short game, you know, like doesn't take very much grinding. I never really had too much trouble with that game. Like, from what I remember, nothing was too bad, you know.
The console speed process make everything smooth without blips? Potentially. It's very interesting you say that. I remember learning about a case where an NES would be heated up to a certain temperature. Ooh, already we have some backwalking for some forward movement. Gano messing that up, which is actually really funny. But that is interesting to see if backwalking was faster. It looks like a newer route is kind of abandoned backwalking because for a long time everyone thought backwalking was just kind of faster.
Yeah, Jack.
But there's a certain amount of distance you can
too
just
much
normally
competition at
roll
this
or
point.
spin.
I don't think Frozen
That's
runs
just
anymore, does he?
that's just more efficient in the short term. All right. So you can see Ghost is ahead. Oh, Ghost going for the right. That is a new evolution of this. So Gano's taking the original route, going straight across. Ghost opts to fall down in order to land faster. By landing faster, you can start accelerating more quickly. I love that. That is really cool. Both going this kind of shortcut route here. And let's see what they do once they drop. Ooh, they both try to go for the side hop into the flower, both missing it. But you can side hop and skip that little cutscene there. They both opted to try for it, didn't make it. But it's cool that it was both kind of a thing in both routes. So again, ever so slightly, Ghost is ahead. But not by much.
Philosophical thoughts to tell you, sorry.
All right, we got some side hopping. Interesting. Ooh. Okay, we have two different setups going on here. Gano just going for it. Ghost is back walking up the stairs. Interesting. Oh, is Ghost getting closer? Wow. I have no idea who's going to get through first. Ghost does what? Okay, so Ghost starts this trick here a lot later than ganobrator does. The idea is you have one frame in order to hit the start menu and just incrementally move and hit start again before this cutscene triggers. If you can just pause and move like so many frames in a row, you can get through this door. It's wow, Ghost made up a ton of time there. That was crazy.
Yo, what's up, Jamie? Craname Boyd saying.
Alright, so Ghost is going to be heading on over here. Because glitches are allowed in these runs, we're going to see a little one right here. Well, I guess not yet. Yeah, the first thing you're going to do, just like in any of the prologue 3 days, is immediately go to Granny, because Granny's the best. Everyone loves Granny. Nice. Side hopping down the stairs. That's very clean. It's actually a lot harder than it looks to be able to do this. Gano actually taking steps forward and doing it. That's interesting.
That wasn't too bad, but I got stuck on the wall for a sec.
I love that Granny has spikes in her wheelchair. She's metal. All right, CSR. Ghost is getting out of here. And they went as far as they possibly could. They went to the third day where Granny's like, oh, we're going to the farm now. So they have to pass time another way. The way they do this is by going to the Scarecrow. Something I want to point out is that they're playing the Japanese version. Have you probably noticed? But another way to tell is that the image in the bottom does not say final. It says last. And that is a pretty cool change that they made between the two regions. So we're going to go dance with the Scarecrow until nighttime. That's the only sensible thing to do.
Nice.
The pet tiger is really cool.
There goes time.
So now we're dancing, and we're going to get to nighttime as fast as possible because we don't want to spend a lot of time. We're just trying to get to this third day as fast as possible just so we can confront the Skull Kid who's wearing Majora's Mask. As you can see, Ghost is well ahead right here.
I was about to say that's the only instance in this game that music plays, but then I remembered that Woods of Mystery is a thing.
All right, so they're going back over here.
I'm stupid.
I wonder what they're going to do. Oh, that's right. They're going to need to grab the fairy. Getting magic, of course, is necessary. It's absolutely mandatory in this category. You need magic to do quite a few things. And we can just back walk out. That is an interesting glitch or a trick, whatever you want to call it. You can just instantly like start back walking at an angle, and depending on your angle, there's different better angles, but you can just walk through that guard so easily. It's absolutely insane. You can do it right now if you've never done it before. It's not complicated at all.
That would be funny. I like that all the OOT runners do that.
All right, so we're gonna grab a ton of rupees right here.
He's like, hey, I remembered this from the previous.
And of course, going outside to get rupees is the fastest way. There are some rupees you can grab in North Clocktown. Farming that way is okay, but you have to reload the room every single time. You can't get any fives.
So
I
was about to be like, I got 1 rupee.
Getting lucky with the fives is really important. So they go for a certain amount. And again, we're going to need these rupees to buy some things from the shop, and there's nothing else you can really do right now. There's just 6 hours you have to waste in order to get to midnight. So both runners are just wasting some time, grabbing some rupees, and this is the fastest way to grab rupees.
Because, like, the rupees can fly in any direction.
Backwalking is in fact faster, but only over a long distance. I think the idea is if you can roll, if you can make it to somewhere in 4 rolls, do rolling. But if it's more than 4 rolls, backwalking is faster. Because turning around and starting a backwalk is initially very slow, and it takes time for it to actually become more faster. More faster.
Actually, I don't know if I have time. Let's just go for it. Wow.
Alright, so as we can see, Ghost on the right grabbing magic. And Ganon's going to be doing the exact same thing. Again, going for a lot more backwalking.
We want it to be 11. Like
it's interesting how much backwalking that the older route tends to use. It could just be preference at certain runners.
Dude, my eyes are bothering me.
Alright, so you can see that Ghost is just ever so slightly ahead. Again, the route is very tight here. They're doing almost the exact same things. And again, for a route 7 years apart, that's pretty impressive. There's minor techniques like backwalking out through the Happy Maskman salesman skip, but
so
everything else has been pretty straightforward.
To Clock Tower. But that's okay, because my PB had like a shit HMS, so I'm probably not going to lose any time.
Alright. So we get all these rupees. There's only one thing they can do, and that's deposit them for right now. And then they're going to just kind of mosey on towards the clock tower at midnight, where the route actually begins. It starts off with a bang, so it's going to be really cool. Eat your Pop-Tarts and drink your Red Bulls now. It gets crazy from here. Alright, so you can see Ghost on the right getting to the clock well before time. He's got plenty of time, and he actually did a gainer getting up there. That was a proper gainer. Interesting, you can actually do a Deku gainer, which allows you to rotate in midair. But Ghost not going for it. See if Ganon goes for it. Oh no! Gano side hops off to the left. I totally feel the pain. To do a gainer, you need to hold down and then Z target, and then immediately hold up and Z target. It is. You have, I think, 1 to 2 frames to do that trick, and it is so precise. It's so easy to accidentally hit left.
If I got the side hop gainer, it wouldn't have been that bad. But
oh yeah, unfortunate, unfortunate. No side hop gainer for him.
I'm going to be behind because I'm losing like 5 seconds. What is a ganobrator? It is me. That's it. That's all there is to it.
Oh, so he's a little bit behind. Unfortunate. Oh, he's going for. Oh.
Please.
Painful. I understand. Painful.
Anyway,
So
though,
he is a bit behind
happened
because
again,
of
so
that,
I
but
did
it's
the
no
second
big deal.
round
This run
again.
is long and insane, so there's a lot more
when will
things
I
to happen.
learn?
Losing a couple seconds from a couple gainer misses is no big deal. But Ghost is well ahead right
We're gonna
now,
be
and we're
behind for
coming
that
up to the
second.
first section here. This first section is very clean. There's not much of a difference, and over 7 years, you can see not much has changed. But it's really cool to see just how precise it can be. All right. So Ghost is well ahead here. And you're going to see something interesting, something that I've always wanted to do, and I thought would be very cool. Sometimes in a run, even in runs that are so close together, one run can get so far ahead of another run, it's not synced up anymore. So I created these artificial sections where I'm going to pause one run, almost like a race. And this is the first birth of the race. And we're going to see throughout an entire race just how interesting that can be. Again, this is something I've always wanted to see, so I'm very excited to show this off.
It definitely does. But it's me.
So again, a lot of cutscenes right here, and then there won't be too
Unless
many
I'm kind of
more long
perverse.
cutscenes until we get
Oh,
to Macau.
If you asked me when I was like 12, when I made that username, I don't think I would answer with yes. I remember the exact reasoning why I came up with that name too. I was just like, I'm gonna come up with like cool prefixes and suffixes to words and just put two random ones together. And I did that, and I was like,
Alrighty.
oh, this one sounds cool, I'm gonna use it. And that was literally it. Like, I didn't even think about anything else. That was pretty much it. Yo, Juicy, thank you for the good luck to you. How's it going? How are you doing today? Alright, let's not be stupid this segment, like I was last time.
All right. Coming up to the end of the first segment here, not too much to talk about. Pretty straightforward. And you're going to see Ghost playing the Song of Time, finally getting out of the 3-day prologue, and getting officially back into the run. And you're going to see we're going to pause it right there. The idea
Like
is it's like a birth of a race. And they will continue again in just a moment, and they will be synced together as they enter into the next birth of the race.
Dude, Jamie, yes. Oh my god. That copy pasta is goddamn hilarious. I haven't seen that in a long time.
All right, so they've finished the first birth of the race, and then I sync the videos up again from here to see how well they compare at this time. The idea is to compare the two runs from 7 years apart. Ghost getting a little bit faster matching there at the start. All right, now this is where the run officially begins. The first thing we're going to be doing is getting the Song of Healing and getting out of this form and becoming a real boy again.
Alright, let's not fuck up the song this time. Song of Healing. That is the song that I am learning right now.
So just a note, Ghost is actually ahead. But in the overall scheme of things, the runs are pretty close. It's going to be very interesting to see who wins. All right, so they're going to get the Deku Mask and Song of Healing. And much like the 3-day runs, challenge runs that I've done, the first thing you're going to be doing is they're going to be going south to the swamp. The Japanese version is just a faster version for text. You can fit a lot more text per box, which means over the run there's fewer boxes. And that just makes the overall mashing faster. I did a run of the French and German version of Link's Awakening, and the French version was so much faster than the German version. Different regions are just unique that way. So you can see with this initial bit of mashing, Gano is ahead, which is good. Gano was behind in the first segment, so it's good to see that Gano is making up just the tiniest bit of progress.
Oh my gosh. Let's get a fucking run going.
Apologies for any language you may hear.
Oh, my cat is asleep, looking just so cute.
Hold on, I'm gonna light a candle.
Fall off again.
It's definitely a night for a candle.
I know she is.
Any candle users out there?
Nope. Did that way too hard. Oh shit. Alright. Let's
All right. So we're getting through this next cutscene.
kinda
It's all, again, all about mashing. The importance of mashing cannot be understated. Some things like this cannot be skipped with mashing. So you can actually hear none of them are mashing the controller as fast as possible. There's no need. Okay. Both of them getting a couple of perfect inputs. Nice.
It'd be cool if I was able to, like,
Again, if you don't see the little blue triangle at the bottom, that means that they are mashing text as fast as possible. If you see the little blue thing, it's not as fast as it could have been.
Set me up for it. That'd be pretty cool.
All right, so we are getting out of here, and the run officially begins. So they're about equal getting out of there. Both heading into East Clocktown, where it looks like they're going to be grabbing a silver rupee chest. Nice. Sometimes targeting that mailbox like Gano did can really mess you up. Oh, both of them getting this. Very nice. Going for a similar jump, but Ghost actually hitting the top target. Interesting. All right. And here they are. The first one to the chest is going to be, looks like Ghost is just by a hair, the sliver of a hair. No, but the exit wasn't that good. Interesting, saving some time there. Again, backwalks versus forward rolling. Ooh, and backwalks got Gano in trouble there, but could have been faster potentially. That was right around that range where backwalking is a little bit better than rolling. It's around that 4 to 5 roll range. All right, now we're coming to the bomb shop for, of course, bomb bag. Bombs are going to be enormous in this run, and they have a little bit of change left, so they'll pick up some bomb chews. Again, hugely important. And they're going to get out of here. So they're going to be setting up a glitch here, and let's see what they do. I'm interested to see. Okay. Getting ISG off of the banker while Gano tries to get ISG off of the sign. Oh, interesting. I like the new route of getting it from the banker. That saves a lot of time later on. All right, so yeah, we're going to be doing some hovers, getting up as high as possible to side hop over the loading zone to get to the stone owl statue over here. Very nice. Could be hitting the stone owl statue and then, yes, getting as close to the edge as possible and then playing an ocarina and playing Song of Time, essentially storing it.
I actually don't know if...
Or Song of Double Time.
If it would have worked if I actually got it the first time. If I got the ocarina dev, I mean. It looked like there was 1 frame left. So, I guess it was good that I missed it.
Okay. Now you see Gano actually has to go back to the bank right now and then get money, whereas Ghost has already done that. So just that little bit of optimization, look at that. You can see Ghost is well ahead just by a difference of route change. That is cool. Okay. Both of them getting more bomb chews and bombs.
Dude, fuck out of here.
Of course, trying to jump off the ledges where possible. Jumping at max speed can preserve more max speed.
Oh, that happened because I was really close to him.
Okay. Ooh, and looks like they're exiting in different
I
locations.
don't know why she tries to sleep on ledges. Let's go sleep on a comfy bed or something.
All right, so Gano going south while or Ghost is going south. This is out west. All right, looks like Gano is going to a grotto over here, while Ghost is trying to do super slide but failing. Okay, so Gano's going to be getting... Okay, interesting. Okay, I know what Gano's doing. He's going to be bomb hovering up the side of this grotto to try to escape the grotto. If you didn't know, all grottos are connected in one giant plane, and you can just jump out of one and jump into another. Ghost, on the other hand, actually did time stop. He went to the Sheikah Stone, did some craziness, and then use that to actually stop time to skip a cutscene. So they're both entering, I believe, swamp. Yeah, Ghost is going this way, though, setting up a 2-bomb super slide. Okay, so Gano is officially out of the grotto. And Gano is going to be looking for a way out. Should be a loading zone trigger he's looking for. Oh, Gano's having trouble finding it. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. So, yeah, they're both in Southern Swamp, but look at this. Gano was already inside the palace, whereas Ghost is all the way at the front. This is interesting. I'm wondering why this route change was made. Gano getting onto this flower over here, and then this is... Oh, yeah. That jump is insane. By hitting the bottom of the platform with your head, you can actually clip to the top of it. Ocarina of Time had similar types of physics in certain walls, which is pretty funny.
Okay, overall this is an okay segment.
Alright, Ghost is going to be super sliding in. And Ghost looks like he's going for that bottle right away by going straight to the to that old hag. He's not super sliding through. Interesting. Oh, he tried to super slide off the turtle? Are you serious? That was insane. Oh, unfortunate. But he looks like he's not setting it up with the bomb. Okay. But, so interesting. Very interesting. Gan, on the other hand, is just learning the Sonata of Awakening immediately. So that was really cool. I'm wondering why the newer route doesn't go that way. We'll have to see what benefits there come with that.
Allergy season.
Alright, so Ghost is going up here to grab the bottle from the hag. Gan, on the other hand, is getting Sonata of Awakening. Now, I doubt they're going to take the boat cruise. Usually you need a boat cruise in order to get inside, but Gano has just completely warped past the boat cruise. But as for Ghost, I'm not sure what he's going to do here. Yeah, he's not going back to the hag, so he's not saving the hag. He's keeping the red potion.
Whoops.
Alright. Oh, is he? Oh, he's going for Octorok skip. Okay, so Ghost is going to be going towards Octorok. Where is Gano going? Oh, I know. Gano's going straight to this lily pad right here. And if you turn into a human, you have a very small amount of time to roll off and actually jump off the lily pad before it completely sinks. Ghost, on the other hand, is going to be setting this up, looking off of this flower here. Ooh, yeah, going to this platform here, placing a bomb that'll actually help him jump as far as possible when it knocks him off. And there it is, getting eaten. Now, this may look bad, but the last land he touched was actually up here, which means that's where he spawns again. And once you're inside, the other Octorok will just spit you right on out with incredible speed. Very nice. Ganon, on the other hand, is already getting the Song of Soaring. So Gano, 2 songs up, well ahead, didn't have to do any of this. Interesting. Instead of swapping masks, pulling out a bomb and just doing a recoil flip straight through them. Pretty funny. All right, grabbing some rupees there. We have ISG. We're going to be using this to, quickly hover right on over this wall here and gets straight to the lily pad. Very nice. Jumping straight off. Gan, on the other hand, didn't even mention, he just used an insane trick. You place a bomb down, and it blasts you backwards over water. And you can use that to get past the other Octorok. Ghost is going to be using that trick just like Ganon did, getting his head right underneath the platform in order to clip right atop. It is...
Oh my god.
Ooh, okay, Ganon was trying for something interesting. Yeah, he's going to go back and do it. He's going for a stick. If you actually hit the Deku after its attack is done, you can hit it into this vulnerable state where you can then hit it again to get a stick, which is pretty cool that this enemy can drop 2 different types of items depending on how you slay it. All right, so Gano pulling out a bomb, going for a nice little slide.
That was bad. Killed the Baba in the wrong way.
Oh, and here we go. The Mad Lad going for, a super slide straight through. Okay. Oh, he's going to switch it. Very nice. That is very difficult to do. And doing a super slide involves holding an ESS position, which is probably the hardest part of the trick. And by pausing, you can switch your ESS position to right, and then use that to kind of change the way you move.
Do another run. So I'm angry again.
All right. So Gano also getting a bottle, which is an absolutely essential item. So by getting 1 bottle, it's going to help him a lot. And it looks like his route is quite a bit ahead of Ghost's. All right.
I love how you just said that goes crazy. Have you ever seen it? Nah. I heard it goes crazy.
Yeah, I heard it goes crazy, dog.
Ghost getting out into the swamp again, going the same way. Is he going to do the same jump over here? Yeah, he is. Very nice little trick again, doing that to human and rolling off and jumping up. You can just barely make that and skip, not only going out the other way, but skipping the dragonfly. So saving time, and it's a lot safer.
This is definitely the last run of the night.
You can see Ganon well ahead right now, already here, messing up this super slide because of the ice. A little unfortunate, but is already in the village. And kind of talked over that. How did he get to the village? Well, there was that stone owl statue that he activated in Clocktown by going out of bounds. That out-of-bounds owl is called index warping, and can allow you to warp to just almost any place on the map, depending on where you are. So that's how he's already here at the village. All right. All you need to do is just make it to the village. And once you're here, our positioning of the warp is in a unique location. So by coming to the village, our map looks a certain way. And when we warp, it decides to warp us to another location. Index warping. Crazy stuff, I know. So now they're here at Gray Bay, where they actually want to be. Well, at least Ganon is.
I didn't know how to super swim invert. I didn't react fast enough. Or I got the inverted camera.
And you can just see how much further Ganon is right now. Oh, both of them messing up the super slide out of here. You can notice pushing Zora in the Japanese version is surprisingly more difficult than in the US version. You actually can move left and right, and you don't actually kind of lock on to Zora. It's much more precise. It's a very nice region change they did. You can see just how much further Gano is just by doing that grotto warp, which is really interesting.
I actually didn't practice duping today, so fuck it up.
Here's, I think, the longest cutscene in the game, which is the Macau section. Again, a ton of mashing is going to be coming in here.
Where did the other Jesse go?
So Gano is over here,
Yeah.
getting the Zora mask. But Ghost did not go that way. Ghost is instead going, wow, warping straight here to go to Woodfall Temple.
Nah.
So already the route is very different. This is interesting.
Thought it was.
Well, I smell like straight dick and balls. bro. I've been sweating.
Apologies.
It's hot. I'm kidding.
Shit, dude. I smell like fucking ass.
Alrighty. So, Ghost is getting a Woodfall Temple.
G.
And Gano over here is doing something completely different. He is actually playing with bugs. Why? He's trying to dupe items. You can dupe over any item that has a 0 in the slot. Well, most any item that has a 0 in the amount slot. So he's duping over his nuts and his stick. And that way he'll give him extra bottles. And his bomb shoes. That's why he got bomb shoes. Okay, Ghost is already in here, going a very interesting way. You can actually backflip onto this piece of wood over here and actually jump up to this other Deku flower, completely skipping 2 to 3 other Deku flowers in order to get here normally. In all honesty, it saves maybe 5 in-game minutes. It's not a big deal.
That's that just. We'll be seeing your server. Since he just joined.
All right, so Gan, on the other hand, he's getting Zora Mask just in this little cutscene. Ooh, and Link here. Ghost is hovering right on over. Nice. That pretty much skips the entire Woodfall Temple and allows you to get to this room right here, which contains the bow, which makes sense. Bow is an incredibly important item and required. Getting fire arrows, light arrows, quite literally essential. Wow, Ghost having a great time over here.
Just mega through on that clown ass fight.
Yeah, I'm losing time. Potential time save at least. But I might actually save
Take
time.
a bomb shit.
My PvE was shit. Yeah.
Placing a bomb there. He took advantage of the fact that he has low health. And it is a fast and free way to actually exit out.
Yeah, there we go. We lost like a second.
Gano by now already has the Zora Mask, where Ghost has now gotten the bow. Yeah. If you're coming in now, thank God there is no first cycle.
I'm gonna go for the Zora Vest here.
Okay. Ghost is actually going to be staying in Woodfall.
I think I'm about to see him kill his first victim.
Nice. Getting a stick.
I got the slot S, dude.
Wow. Messing up that little slide, but, you know, it still looks pretty cool on Gano's screen.
I'm about to buy a family edition Wii just to have better loads in MM, dude.
All right.
Dude,
So Gano over here is going to start collecting the eggs, it looks like. He just duped a whole bunch of bottles, which will allow him to collect all the eggs without going through all the other side quests. Ghost, on the other hand, is now just finally getting to Zora's Mask.
like I can just,
But again, the difference is he has Bow on the other hand.
bro, but that means I'd have to play with the classic controller. That's just dog shit.
So again, you can see how Ghost is actually being able to like move left and right as he's pushing Zora. That's only a Japanese thing. I'm not sure any other regions were able to do that, because when it came to the US, you were actually kind of locked on.
He just hacked a family edition Wii, G.
I know, like he's amazing.
All right, so Gano instantly jumping in, just scooting by all of these. It is nighttime. You get a little bit of extra leeway as you go across.
At the same time, like he got banned for like being
Those guards are a lot less likely to see you, and he does a very clean run.
Damn.
Gano's going to climb up here, and yes, he's going to get ISG off of a bomb and then instantly use it to do a couple of hovers.
Away with the god blows.
By doing this, you skip needing Goron, first of all, and going through the entire first section of the Pirate Fortress. And it's not a bad hover at all. It's pretty simple.
True.
either way. Pretty
She wants to
crazy.
take a nap.
Okay, pretty simple. All right, so we can see Ghost over there instantly getting rid of his stick and catching some bugs over here. Again, he's going to be doing some bottle duping. So he's going to be doing much of the same thing. He's going to try to dupe these bottles by holding ESS position, where his Link's feet is shuffling, and he will drop the bugs and dupe over another item. Looks like he messed up the first dupe. There we go.
Come on.
All right. Gano is in here. You can actually side hop just out of the way of the first guard in the Japanese version. He's going to place a bomb up here, jump up top, and then, yep, he is going to be using this bomb to propel him forward and jump straight to this platform, not requiring the hook shot at all, which is very nice. Missed the first shot, does not have bow yet. Gano does not have the bow, so Deku Booger RNG took that loss right there.
Run, dude, and I got robbed in it.
Ghost, on the other hand, is still getting Zora's Mask. Not much to talk about over there, other than incredible mashing.
2 runs today, and
Very nice. You can enter water in such a way in Gano's screen that you can cancel and your float and get to the bottom, and that's what he did. By backflipping in, there was so much downward momentum, he canceled into float and just landed, and it's the fastest way to get to the bottom of the water. It's very cool.
alright.
And there it is, hook shot. So, I mean, Gano having hook shot, Ghost having bow, more or less equal right now. They're just going about it in very different ways.
Yes, sir. It's like the first time I think I've ever VC'd my server, bro.
You've never seen your own server.
Nah, G.
Okay. Oh, yes, and this is a fantastic way into this next one. You can just easily hookshot right on over here and just kind of jump down. Let's see the way he does it. Okay, that's very nice. You can just easily jump down with Deku, but of course switching masks is slower, so just doing a jump slash off of that wall can get you in there as well.
Fried.
Again, switching to Zora when he's already deep into the water and then sinking,
Almost 7 hours.
saving a little bit of time there.
Because the first hour of my stream I was just practicing.
Ghost over there still getting the Zora mask.
Yes, sir. I've dropped my sob by a lot today, dude.
I get a fucking more fiber on my split.
Ooh, very nice jump on Gano's screen. Just completely moving. Everyone does have a little bit of horizontal movement in their jumps. He was using that to his advantage there.
For some reason I felt like I wouldn't feel one.
I think your old one was like a 56.
All right. And Ghost finally has Zora mask, and he's going to begin grabbing the eggs as well.
But yeah, MM doesn't have timing without loads.
All right, Ghost is finally up here. Let's see how he handles the Gerudo ships. It is possible to go left and get early cycle on some of those, but it's super precise. So it looks like he's going to go and wait. Yeah, he's going right. That is a little bit safer.
Shit, dude. Imagine you're gonna run a game and fucking recording.
Okay, fine.
That's why I stream G, because I know.
All right, nice clean fight on Gano screens. He takes out the Gerudo guard.
Shit, I might start doing offline runs and test and see if that's better.
All right, let's see how he gets up here. Ooh,
Get this chest.
interesting. So he was actually one cycle behind Gano's and making it up here.
It's so hard to
So
do that.
very different ways of navigating that area there. But Ghost's a little bit safer. The difference is Ghost actually has bomb shoes here, whereas Gano did not. So he should be able to get over here a lot faster. We'll see. Oh my gosh, yes. This is saving tons of time just by having bomb shoes here. Oh, wow. That was twice, 3 times as fast as Gano's hovers over there.
I'm never gonna make it to Pinnacle Rock. Those
Nice,
are like
yeah.
10 seconds. Definitely not gonna make it.
Okay. So Gano is now going to start depositing his first set of eggs.
Nice. That's pretty much what my PB was.
Ghost is now just finally getting here.
Not that bad at all.
Taking a far more direct route up to the stairs.
I cleaned up.
All right, and he should be doing the same thing. Let's see what he does.
It was really it was a really clutch run. Besides,
Doesn't even side hop. You can just casually roll. The Japanese version is very lazy. He rolls into it.
So I might lose time to my people.
Oh, and he just Yeah, uses a bow and shoots it there from the side.
Improvement over the 27-27 I had got.
So instead of actually jumping atop the barrels and doing a
that's
little
even
bomb
mad
jump to
ahead
get
of
up
me.
top of the other platform, he's just going to hit the nest first and then grab the hook shot.
Jesse the goat, huh?
Let's see the goat.
Yeah, we got some item swap going on. All right, and Gano now going on to grab the remaining eggs.
That is so much better.
Ghost jumping off of the chest, not even needing the hook shot. Very nicely done. All right. All right, so it looks like Gano is going to be doing this from the top. There is no vertical limit on like how you need to swim through this puzzle here. As long as you follow the signs, you're in. Very nice entrance there to Pinnacle. On Gano getting some unfortunate eel luck. I know the pain. Ghost over here going a completely different route. This new route is insane. Instead, coming over here. Wow. Okay, so he's going to be talking with these Luigi brothers over here.
Or bonked on me. Actually, did I even? I might have bonked on the wall.
Getting some milk.
You can't even.
Remember to drink your milk, guys. It's filled with vitamins. So by this point, Gano has gotten a ton of the eggs, whereas Ghost has gotten some milk. Here we go. So you can see Gano is collecting every single egg. However, on Ghost's screen, we have something else going on.
Still might lose a little bit of time. I'm definitely losing.
The infamous item swapping. So he is just literally duplicating eggs in his inventory. This is a one-frame trick. It is insanely difficult because the frame rate of the menu is different from the main game. I believe it runs at like 30, and it is just that much more strange to play.
Half a second.
Yeah, hey, Seelan.
Alright.
I pulled it out too early.
All right.
Pulled out too early.
And look
Yo.
at how the runs have converged.
Majora
Both of them,
came
again, are here dropping eggs.
Link just
We're there and pulled
showed-
out too late.
How funny is this? So they took very different routes to get here. The difference is Ghost has milk and a bow. Gano has neither.
Forgot that my cursor was on the right spot.
Okay, it looks like Gano is done.
Old man didn't make a sound. That was weird. Normally he like makes a little.
Yeah, it is one of the most annoying frame perfect tricks, especially since you can't buffer. You can't really buffer this trick because you're already in the menu. It's you just have to get it.
Or is it there? I don't know.
All right, and there's the final egg on Ghost's screen.
This song. Yeah, I'm gonna save like 10.
All right, so we can see that Ghost is getting out first, but again, he is kind of behind. Where is he going? Let's see where Gano decides to go.
What do I need to practice?
Oh, incredible skill there. ESSing straight out of the swim. That is an incredible amount of skill.
I had about the best 5-3 coach for.
I'm gonna.
Oh, unfortunate.
This round.
Landing on top of the chest, trying to grab it, walking underwater is more difficult than it looks. Grabbing those 50 rupees?
Chest is really dumb because you have to be right in front of it.
Ooh, Ghost was trying to go for that trick as well, but he missed it. You can just see he was trying to hold ESS for just a frame, a couple of frames, and yeah, I just didn't go through for him. Ooh, Gano getting some bonkage here, unfortunate. Trying to hop out there is more difficult than it looks. Let's see if Ghost can get a cleaner entry onto this little island over here. All right. Looks like he's going to try to set up a certain trick. Let's see if he gets it. Nice clean entrance on Ghosts. He's going to be playing the song to get into the next temple. However, he has a frame to pause and try to get into this loading zone. Oh, and he misses it.
Happens so often.
Unfortunate. This cutscene is going to play. You can skip this cutscene. Ghost is going to try to go for the exact same thing. He's going to play this song, which looks like he's having trouble playing.
There goes a whole minute.
I get it. When you try to play too fast, you end up not playing anything. So he's going to pause and try to, I assume, side hop. That's the ideal.
Oh well.
Let's see what. Oh, okay, he's missing a lot of these. It's very difficult to pause buffer. Oh, nice. Oh, he's just running. Okay.
Man, I really don't like missing that.
Wow. He's getting it. Oh, it's tough. You can't even see him, but he got it. Ghost saving a ton of time. Getting straight into here in the Zoro Hall. He can just turn around, walk right back, and the cutscene is completely done. This is so difficult. It's like, imagine Happy Mask Salesman skip, but it's just worse. So
That's okay though, because this run is still on pretty okay pace.
so Ghost, able to get that skip, launches well ahead.
Really easy, so it'll be alright. It just kind of blows because like I got the hard part of the trick. Minus. I got the hard part of the trick.
All right, as you can see, we're coming up to the end of the second segment.
It's hard to buffer an A press and then.
Hello, hello.
Like, on the right frame.
Unfortunately, there's no way to skip this second part of the cutscene. This is going to happen no matter what. But they are going to be entering the final berth. So, in the first berth of the race, it was Ghost and then Ghost again, and we're going to see how it ends off.
We don't have to actually. We can still like only lose like 45 seconds if we have a really good guard fight.
Now, as you can see, both routes have again converged. They diverted. They went very different ways. Everything was wild, but they've converged, and we have now paused Ghost's screen. Again, the idea is to compare routes 7 years apart, so we're going to compare them. And we're going to actually pause Ghost, so we're going to say he won the second berth of the race, and we are going to sync them again as soon as Gano begins right here. Here we go. And let's see what they do. Okay, Gano is instantly dropping a bomb down there. Ghost is trying to go for some item swap. Let's see what he's trying to do. Gano is already out of bounds, and getting out of bounds here is incredibly useful because there's a very good loading zone just right over here. Okay, doing a recoil flip, jumping straight out, and it's straight to the boss room. It reminds me a lot of Bongo Bongo. Ghost instead going inside and trying to go out of bounds in a different location, it looks like. What is Ghost going to be doing? Okay. He's going to be hovering over this platform. Gano, on the other hand, is already at the Georg fight. Okay. Ghost just hovered right on over. Oh, really? Okay. Ghost jumping in. Where is Ghost going? Nice. Hitting him with the hook shot. Save ammunition. Nice. Get a very nice clean fight on Gano's screen. You can kind of stun lock him straight over and over. Again, Ghost on the other hand, where is he going? Okay, I have an idea here. Ghost is killing Zekubabas for a very, very specific reason. There is a chest here. Normally, this chest is like, what, a fairy or something? It's not important. But here, in this new age of running, it is incredibly important. So let's see what Ghost does. While Gano does a pretty clean normal fight, Ghost, on the other hand, is leaving that room entirely and is instead going to another chest. Now, I believe this chest has, what, the compass or something like that. And he's just going to go in front of the chest. All right. Very nice.
Losing a lot of time. Definitely over a minute here.
All right. There are magical properties to have drunk milk, and he jumped into the water there. If you've seen any of the any % runs from OOT, you'll know that GIM, or Get Item Manipulation, is a huge part of that. In the new era, ooh, and very nice. He has his hookshot kind of chained over there. I love the way that looks. Gan, on the other hand, is doing a nice clean fight. Ghost, on the other hand, is using GIM, Get Item Manipulation, in order to grab, I don't know if you saw it, it looks like there's light arrows in his inventory.
That was so dumb.
And this time,
After second phase, I was just at the bottom of the...
I actually have no idea what the second item was that he got.
That was dumb. I wonder what causes that. Actually, I think I know. It's like...
I'll have to keep an eye open for that, but he got 2 different items there.
Like if you dolphin dive up, for some reason, like the cutscene of...
And already, just by getting light arrows that way, Ghost saves a ton of time.
Like stops you, like
And it looks like he's going to be doing the exact same thing, getting out of bounds right here and getting straight to the boss fight.
But if you're in water beforehand, like the game thinks you're still there, so you're fine. So that's like the risk of trying to get back on the platform. If you miss it, you're pretty much wrecked. Like there's like no chance of you making it back to the platform without getting eaten.
Nice.
It's good to know for the future.
What the Jeffrey Dahmer documentary, G?
All right. Looks like Ghost is going to be entering in a very specific way. Let's see what he does.
Motherfucker.
Oh, very nice. Shooting out of bounds. Wow. That's cool.
Skywarders,
Damn, he didn't give a fuck, G. There.
I could easily get a 55 though.
Nuts on him.
What a great way. See, he completely skipped the opening cutscene, bongo bongo style, by shooting him out of bounds and starting the fight already. Incredible. Love that. He's going to try to stun lock him right here and see if he gets it. Very, very nice. Oh, but he went over him a little bit. Could have been a little cleaner, but not the worst. So he's going to have to hit him, I believe, one more time in order to start phase 2.
I have no
Oh, yeah, there it is. So he could have had all those hits in one giant long combo, but he dropped the very last one. It's very difficult to hit all 4 like hits I think you need in a row. Gan, on the other hand, is already done with the fight, but he doesn't have bow or light arrows. Like, it's shocking how different this route is.
nice song. That was sloppy. But it was still faster than getting the bomb drop. So.
All right, and ooh, Ghost just flying directly through Georg, and that's the problem with Georg. He really is just the worst fight ever. The fight can go down in like 10 seconds, but I swear it's just RNG whether or not Georg likes you or not. I believe he needs one more hit. It's gonna take him out. Yeah, he just needed one more hit, but he phased through him with that last combo. Gan, on the other hand, looks like he's gonna grab some more bombs.
Georg fights I've had in a long time. That was pretty fucking dog shit.
Apologies. Oh, trying to get out early. Ghost just bonking. Again, Zora swimming is hard. All right, so getting the Georg mask.
the
They're pretty
God
synced
run.
up, but Ganon, on the other hand, does not have Bow yet. So we are actually here at Woodfall in order to get over here. So you have to play Snot of Awakening, go inside, and grab Bow. But it's not going to matter all that much. And the reason is
Because this place is laggy.
that they both need all the masks. Again, this is no major glitches, so they can't just like warp straight to the moon. There are certain things that they have to do. So Ghost, on the other hand, is going to have to go visit Woodfall 2 times, I believe. We'll have to see. All right, we'll see how Gano navigates Woodfall. Ghost jumped off immediately and went to the next flower to fly away. We'll see what Gano does. Oh, yeah, much the same. Oh, but that's right. He has hook shot. So the way he navigates through here is going to be night and day different. Much faster. So having hook shot here is incredible. He's going to try to hook shot this. It's actually a tough little torch to hook shot. See if he can get it. Second try, not bad. And not jumping off immediately from those butterflies is actually very difficult as well, but he gets through it pretty quickly. We'll see how he takes damage. If he does take damage in this fight,
Okay,
normally
get clapped.
you want to kill yourself with a bomb after this chest. Looks like Gano is not doing that, but just instantly destroys him with 2 quick crouch stabs. Picking up the bow. All right, so Ganon finally has the bow now. It's going to be exiting. Ghost, on the other hand, is just now finally getting out of that cutscene. Again, he spent time grabbing light arrows in there with Gim, so he's well a bit away ahead.
Dude, I wasn't even holding B. I was dumb.
All right, Gano is going to be storing Song of Time as he goes out of bounds there.
Alright.
And that is going to come in handy later. All right, he's going to try to get out of bounds again. Zora is just very good at getting out of bounds. His jump is just very unique.
Yeah, that would have been rainbowed.
All right, and Ghost, on the other hand, is using index warping, and we are now at Stone Temple Tower. Completely different locations. No idea. All right, and it looks like we're going to try to get time stop here. Yes. Or not time stop. Okay. This is complicated. He's going to try to shoot the bow and jump and land on the switch at a certain moment where the arrow can pass through the block. This is a trick that I only saw very recently. This is very new. Gale, on the other hand, is just hovering completely out of bounds in order to get to the boss room.
Nice side hop. Forgot to. Alright.
I don't know if this will beat my last run, to be honest. They're kind of smooth in World 3.
This is good.
I mean, 6.
All right, look, we're at the old Dalwa fight. We'll see how it is.
I could bow, right? Forgot.
6-3 right here.
Okay, arrow to the knee, classic style. And he's going to go for frame perfect crouch stab. Let's see if he can get it. Oh, looks like he's got it.
Okay, I lost quite a bit right
Nice, very nice. You can just completely stun lock him, much like Goron punches. You can do the same with crouch stabs. And you can see that he has his Song of Time text up. Again, he stored that earlier. He's going to be using that right now. Ghost, on the other hand, is finally getting over there with that trick. Flipping the entire temple upside down. All right, so you can see Gano activate the Song of Time the second he collected the mask in order to skip that cutscene, but it saves right after getting the mask, and that's the important part. Ghost over here is already in Stone Temple Tower, upside down version. However, Ghost already has light arrows, so he can just trivialize this entire area. Normally, you need to do some very interesting bomb jumps with as a Zora to get through that, but...
Get a good lullaby skip. Will be
Speaking of Zora, Gano is now switching over to Zora.
I also have a
Overall
short
movement is a
time
little bit faster with him.
now, actually, so
He's going to be trying to do a gainer here. Gainer with Zora I always felt was the toughest. I don't know why, but he successfully gets up here in order to get to the silver rupee. Ghost, on the other hand, is doing some human link movement to get through these.
about as fast as getting the CF flip, probably.
Okay.
A little bit slower.
Okay, he's going to be doing, looks like a recoil flip in order to get to this bridge over here. Okay, Gano, again, buying some more bombs. Nice. Good jump. Using bombs over here, you can destroy this guy. What's his name, Igor or something?
Sound like a good time, Bit Brody.
Just as strong as light arrow, shockingly, if not better.
Oops. Dude, press B.
Okay, Gano, on the other hand, getting a whole bunch of bombs and using index warping.
Fantastic.
All right, Ghost getting this mask here. Okay.
What's up?
All right, so this is the room right before the boss door. And as you can see, Ghost has pretty much skipped all of Stone Temple Tower by making it upside down and just getting to this room, which is free to do so. It's very easy to get through here. Okay. Oh, nice bonk there. He's going to be going over here, grabbing some, looks like some health, some magic.
That was pretty intelligent gameplay.
And he's going to go for a boss key skip. Let's see how he does it. So, yeah, he's going to have to go back up here. Gand, on the other hand, is doing something completely different. Oh, my goodness. He is over here in a fairy fountain. He's going to try. He's using his sword to get as close to the edge as possible, set himself up, and do a couple of hovers to get just out of this fairy fountain. Nice little side hop. Now, if you didn't notice, just like grottos, all fairy fountains are connected. If you can just hover out of one fairy fountain, you can get into nearly any other fairy fountain and exit that one in order to pretty much warp around the world.
I got it under control.
Oh my goodness, and this is going to be very cool. So you see him slashing his sword. The wind is trying to blow Ganon off right now. He's going to get ISG, again, just like slashing his sword in order to stay on the edge. By using ISG, you will never fall off because it thinks you're constantly slashing your sword. He is going to try to navigate this in the middle of the storm, which is, it's honestly one of the hardest things in the world. Like, getting through here is insane. Ghost, on the other hand, is... looks like he's going for light arrow strats against Twin Mold here. Let's see how he... looks like he missed one shot so far. All right, let's... what is Ganon? Oh, Ganon is now pulling out some bombs, and he's going to try to do a super slide through the snowstorm.
Okay, this should still work.
Incredible.
Nice, dude. Let's go.
You can see the wind is actually stronger than the super slide right there, but he can just navigate it in such a way where he forces him against the wall. I absolutely love that. Now he's on this other side of the giant tower, and the wind doesn't affect him as much here because you're kind of caught in this nook cranny right here. And now he can start the ascent. And going up here during the snowstorm is insane. All right. Because not only do you have to dodge these giant snowballs, but once you get pushed into the corner by the snowstorm, there's nothing you can do. You have to just hope it and pray it doesn't blow you off.
With the snowball cycle. Maybe like here. Yeah.
I don't know. In the original Zelda game, are bombs broken? Maybe. They might be broken in every game. Oh, that was scary. But it looks like Gano is almost about to make the ascent.
This goes well up here.
Just a little bit more.
I think this will work. Yeah. Bang.
Very nice.
Fucking bangerang. Let's go.
Very, very good entrance into the temple. Ghost, on the other hand, still fighting Twin Mold. Not the cleanest fight.
No bombs. It's okay.
Okay, getting that magic necessary. Gano is inside. Falling down here. Interesting. All right, getting a whole bunch of pickups. Oh, I'm just... instantly dying by going back to Zora. Very nice. Now, he does not have Goron, so he's going to be... Yep, he's going to be placing a bomb. Or no, is he? That's right.
Should hit.
You can just ever so slightly reach around there, grab that wooden box. I thought he was going to set up a bomb jump. Ghost getting twin mold, it looks like.
Nice.
All right, getting a nice little weird shot right there to navigate up top here. All right, and he is going to be navigating this without putting up the central pillar. Very nice little bomb jump. It's so funny, those platforms are just the perfect amount of distance. All right, so he's going to be going in here. And it looks like he's going to be grabbing fire arrows here.
Probably. This fight goes well. Wow, fuck you. Okay. Okay, he almost shot me. That would've been bad.
All right, very nice, clean fight on Gano's screen. Manipulating him, the Wizrobe, in such a way where he just stands up right there in the place where he has ISG. Ghost, on the other hand, still doing this fight, did not opt for the mask, and then instead going for the range route, which, let me tell you, this is incredibly difficult. If you have never done this fight ranged, try it sometime. It is insane. All right, again, on the other hand, is still navigating through. Oh, nice. You can just barely reach this torch up here with the hook shot. Hook shot trivializes this entire place. It's so nice. All right, it looks like we're going to be doing some hovers on Ganon's screen. That was actually a very nice save. He actually did not get ISG first, dropped it, got it again, and blocked the damage. That was very skillful.
Shit, equipped.
All right, Ghost is going to try to play a song the second he grabs the mask.
Just for just in case.
A very different way of storing the song.
Yo, Gig, thanks for the host. Supplement 25, yeah.
Wow, incredible. That saves so much more time over storing it in different ways.
This run can be like a...
And then just getting out of bounds. Look at this.
I'm good.
Okay, Gano storing time, Song of Time, in the old-fashioned way of falling off. And playing Song of Time. Gano's going to be doing some hovers once again to get over this gap. All right, just like that, Ghost is done with Stone Temple Tower, but Ganon's not yet. Nice, clean entrance. And we'll see how Ganon does this fight.
Good snow hit. Would have been even better if I got a bomb drop at the beginning.
Two hammer bros just firing at me. Two fire bros.
All right, now Ghost is here. Let's see how he tackles this. I mean, surely he's not going to get all the way up here. How is he going to do this? Oh my goodness. So he gets here, hook shots, does a little drinky drink. Oh, okay, Ganon, on the other hand, is trivializing this fight. This is a very nice setup. You can just range him very simply. Ghost, on the other hand, is doing something else. What on earth is this? I have never seen this. He is just Zora punching the air straight up the side of a mountain. This is incredible stuff. He did something. He was hook shotting a pillar. He used a bottle. I don't know what happened, and now he's just Zora punching the air.
Dude, I'd probably laugh at half the shit he done.
I mean, I don't think it's got...
Ganon, on the other hand, has Song of Time stored, plays it the second he grabs the mask in order to skip that cutscene. Classic. Ghost, on the other hand, is just slowly getting up here.
I wonder if this will be the 1-3 access run. I mean, I've calmed down a lot, so that
Good.
I'm not that nervous.
Interesting.
Yeah, having a really
It
good
is a
mindset
bit
is also good for us,
slower
especially clutching
than
those
warping
out.
there, I would say,
Exactly, I
through
got
the
the
fairy
small
fountain.
mini.
But Ghost is getting
Yeah,
there
you
all
have
the
to be
same.
calm to clutch it out. That's why I just say you're gonna get a better run than wherever the fuck this was gonna be later. I try to keep a good mindset no matter what's happening.
All right, Gano again on a brand new day. Gonna be warping away. Ghost, on the other hand, is fish punching through a snowstorm.
I don't know if this is gonna end up bopping.
So he makes his way up the icy mountaintop.
Kinda close, which is good. And I'm starting World 8 out with.
All right,
the
so
right colors.
Gano finished Snowhead
actually,
first,
like,
but now
help
that's where Ghost is going.
Yeah.
But Ghost finished Stonehead first, which is now where Gano's
gotta time
going.
most of my goals
So it
to
looks like Gano
meet.
got the fairy. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he's going to do time stop, I believe.
Well, at least get the 1-3x,
That's
so I can take a fucking
Nice.
break from this shit.
getting the arrows before perpetual prey. Oh well.
Wow. Gano just punching through
If I
snowballs.
get the 1-3x, bro, I'm taking a break and I'm gonna play Conkers.
All right. I have never seen this strat on Ghost's screen before, but it is working. He seems pretty much invincible. He's punching through snowballs and not taking damage, despite the damage like icon appearing. So I'm not sure what's going on over there. It must be that milk.
Oh shit,
Yeah, just Rocky.
Oh yeah, I could totally roll into the pot.
Not as fast as I wanted, but who cares? I think I can actually beat my
Yeah,
first one. I really
should
do.
have thought of that.
Okay, I tied that goal
That's
pretty
okay, though.
much.
All right. Ghost is now finally in
I just
Snowhead.
can't throw on go. like
Gano is now
before.
finally getting in here. Looks like he's going to be doing some sort of time stop.
What? Please.
Trying. There we go. All right, you can do time stop, get to that ledge, and then release
I got a
time stop
billion fucking
in
bombs
order
for this
to
place.
make time flow again.
Dub.
We have a really good stun tower.
Let's see what Ghost does. He's probably going to hook shot to the side.
Yeah, I'm pretty dumb for not thinking about rolling into the pot. I just kind of panicked. I was like, wait, I need those.
So Gano is not able to flip Stone Temple Tower on its head early. So instead, he has to go through it regularly.
Nice, dude.
I mean, I don't really need to tie most of my goals. I just need to play with
Ooh, that is a very nice setup.
Pretty much.
That is a very nice setup to get that. I've never seen a setup like that before. It's very fast and clean. Ghost, on the other hand, is now inside. Oh, having issues with controller sticks. I totally get it.
Slow.
Oh, he's going to try to jump out of here. Let's see if he can do it. This is actually a very difficult jump to do. Oh, okay. Something else you can do is actually swap masks in water to actually climb up the side, because you gain a different amount of height when you do that. Ghost getting this torch, which you can just barely see. Oh, this is the hardest hook shot in the game, I swear. Let's see if he can get it. It is so unbelievably precise.
That's okay.
There we go. Very nicely done. Gan, on the other hand, is now just finally getting in here. Looks like... Oh, let's see if he does another weird shot right here. Looks like he is. Ooh, and bufferless as well. Getting this guy, not getting any bombs.
I'm actually gonna go for it.
He's going to go for this guy. Let's see if he can get some bombs. No bombs. Unfortunate.
I'm going with it.
All right, low on bombs. Let's see if he can get this weird shot here. Very clean weird shots this run. Ghost, on the other hand, is now in the Wizrobe fight.
Nice. Fuck.
All right, so Ghost now has ISG.
Jesse, how are the runs going, bro?
All right, we're going to see how he handles the fight against the Master.
Pretty bad, I assume.
Epic.
Ooh, messing that up, unfortunate.
Jesse, can you hear me, bro?
All right. Ooh, unfortunate. Gano taking a little bit of loss here. Fire arrows are incredibly powerful against the Master. And you can get that shot off just with enough time by rolling through and using the invincibility frames from your roll and his initial attack, which is very nice. Very nicely done. Dark Souls, eat your heart out.
Am I streaming to the VC? No, I'm not.
Ghost, on the other hand, finally getting fire arrows.
Nah, G.
Dumb mistake. And also because of slow, like getting on the ledge for the small cube.
Try,
But on the other hand, Gan, on the other hand, finally getting light arrows. So again, they got their arrows in completely different orders and have been doing all the temples in completely different orders. It is so cool to see how this route has evolved over a period of 7 years. Because again, that's the whole point of this, is seeing how it's evolved. And it's so different. I love this. Alright, so Ghost, with, you know, the ability to use bomb shoes on his route, able to jump up here. Doesn't...
Nice fucking light arrows.
Yeah, he's going to switch over to fire arrows to hit this one. Very nice.
No, he's equipped yet.
All right, Gano's going to be doing a weird shot over here in the entrance.
Fucking screen share stuck with that.
Yeah, you can just swap over the temple very easily that way. Ooh, Gano having some trouble getting ISG there. Oh, man, I feel the pain. There we go. Very nice. Bomb shoes, very nice to have over here. Only one left. Is it enough? Wow. Perfectly routed bomb shoes is a beautiful thing to see. He's going to be trying to do a little recoil flip to get out of bounds here. Pretty simple. Straight
try
in.
on that
Very
bitch.
nice. That's very nice.
Whoops.
Yeah, they did Great Bay around the same time, but they did it in very different ways. Completely different ways. One got Gim to get light arrows. The other one just went straight out and beat the boss.
Oh, I should have took damage off of this fucker.
No, apologies.
Fuck, whatever, dude.
All right, so Gano's now in the upside down version.
Fuck it.
I believe he's going to be taking a similar route.
Probably gonna fuck up the quick kill anyway, so it doesn't really even
All
matter.
right, and here we go. Ghost now
Doing
fighting
that shit loses
Goat.
his
We'll see
time.
if he does a similar kind of tactic. He has his arrows equipped, so I'm imagining he's just going to like shoot him with arrows. Yep.
I guess I'm going to take strats.
There we go. Very nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's messing it up. Unfortunate.
I'm ashamed of myself. I just lost like a billion years for absolutely no reason.
All right, unfortunate. You can kind of stun lock Goat into standing in one spot and attacking you, but unfortunately he kind of messed it up, so now Goat started running. You can still do an incredible amount of damage to Goat this way. It's not a big deal, but it does lose a little bit of time. You can just see how many shots he can get. It's incredible. You can do a quick... I think you can one cycle it if you do it just right, but 2 to 3 cycles are pretty good as well. Again, on the other hand, is going a similar route that Ghost did to get through Stone Temple Tower.
Okay, cool. I was one.
Ghost, unfortunately, getting the 2 cycle. Not getting the 2 cycles, going to get 3. Gano, oh, love that jump right there. Beautifully done.
This for a really stupid reason.
And he does that to get over here. Oh, did he miss? I didn't even look. He must have missed the recoil flip. Oh, very low on bombs. Very nice.
Losing time. Like quite a bit actually because of these mistakes. That's okay though.
All right, Gano not getting Stone Mask. Completely skipping it. Oh, he's going for a little weird shot here, it appears.
Land the bomb with it. Let's go.
Very nicely done. Yeah, you can hook shot these in order to get down there.
Probably not gonna get
Gonna
that
grab
first
some more
one.
magic, it looks like. And some more bombs, of course.
Might not actually be able to beat my first round.
Ghost using the new way of getting Song of Time storage.
Come on, dude.
Come on, bro. Piece of shit, man.
Okay. Gonna do another recoil flip in order to get past this boss door here. Very nicely done. Very classic. All right, so Ghost did not have the best twin mold fight. We're going to see how well Ganon can do. Ooh, getting a double hit there with the bomb and the fire arrows. Very clean. There's a lot of RNG in this fight, and it just comes down to getting the shot just right. It is very difficult.
What's going on?
Ghost, on the other hand, is now finally going to Woodfall.
That was really bad.
Now, this is actually Ghost's second time in Woodfall. I believe Ganon did it all in one go. And that actually saves a little bit of time of actually warping here twice. Ghost is just now finally getting here. Yep, now that he has Hookshot, he can just quickly run over here and skip all the lily pads. Little deck of flowers.
It's froze.
Damn, bro, why does it do that?
I have no idea, G.
Oh, yeah, these guys are absolutely incredible. And this game is wide open. You can do these temples in nearly any order. I actually did a stream recently where I did all the dungeons in reverse order. So that was a lot of fun.
I know, right? The frame won't freeze, bro. Maybe I can like grease.
Ooh, unfortunate. All right, grabbing some more pickups over here on Ghost's screen. Gan over here, having a pretty decent fight. And unfortunately missing this hook shot. This is actually a very difficult thing to hook shot. This like torch is just like buried inside this column. But nice, he got it. Nice.
I don't like this at all.
That was fucking close. I almost touched the switch.
That was bad.
You on the god run?
Dude, fuck
This
you.
one's decent.
All right.
But I don't know
Looks
if
like
I'm gonna be
Gano's
able to
having
get
some
it.
trouble. He does have Song of Time stored and ready to go. But getting very unfortunate luck. Twin Mold is probably the worst fight in the game. It is so difficult to get perfect because it's always so different. There's no stun locking. It's an animal of its own.
Dude, I'm getting the worst RNG.
Exactly.
This is garbage.
No matter
You want to talk about bosses that have the worst RNG possible. Twin Mold is probably in there.
Gets different splits.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, you do have to go to Woodfall first for the bow.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think of the castle and like.
Okay, Ghost over here is doing something very unique.
I think I might actually be able to clutch this out.
Don't hit face.
Okay, very interesting. So he's doing a similar glitch that he did when he was Zora, when he like Zora punched the air. I'm not sure what this is, but he's like puts away the bottle in such a way while hookshotting a hookshotable surface, swapping over a new item.
Same, honestly. I think
There
I might
we
be able to
go.
clutch mine out too.
Alright.
Interesting way to do the boss key skip.
I'm not like panicking. anymore.
Very different. Saving a ton of chews and bombs that way.
Just chill.
I just
How many hits
need to
do I
kill
have?
Dola decently quick.
All right, very nice. Arrow to the knee. And he's going to be going for frame perfect crouch stabs.
At least we.
Oh, and he misses. Unfortunate, but not a big deal. Getting it. Oh, but he misses the second chance. Unfortunate. Overall,
decent enough.
he saved the fight, but it could have been a lot faster. So Gano did have a nicer fight. Speaking of fights, Gano is done with Twin Mold and
First 3 minutes.
was able to skip that cutscene with Song of Time storage. We'll see what Ghost does.
We
Alright,
can
don't
still
be
save time.
absolute clown. and
Shooting
then-
a bomb allows you to blow it up. Very nice strategy.
I think I got first try bombs.
I
In
don't
the
think. If I clutch this up, I'm gonna be the goat.
All right.
Damn.
No, that's all good. It's gonna be like literal seconds.
So Ghost is over here in Woodfall. Well, Gan, on the other hand, where is he going to go now?
What am I doing? Fuck. This is a garbage glitch.
All right. Very nice on Ghost's screen. Playing that ocarina just when he jumps on the mask. Able to escape, grabbing it with Song of Time. And then he's just going to kill himself to void out.
Okay, I got it off.
Georg is the biggest. Georg.
No, dude.
I'm about to though.
I'm wasting time for no reason. Dude,
So my first Nowhere 5-1 run was 59:24. This is a 59:37.
All right. Again, over here collecting a stick and doing a little bit of item collection. I think he's hoping for some bombs.
few bombs.
There it is. There's some bombs.
Save that. And I'm gonna reset my PC so it'll actually let me screen share.
Okay, backwalking. Opting not the super slide bomb. Yeah, because he didn't get a lot of bombs.
Dude,
That's the problem.
dude.
How much you want to bet it fucking recorded that fucking screen?
Having some issues with movement. I totally get it.
I didn't PV.
All
Not
right.
even nervous.
Ghost, on the other hand, is leaving to grab sticks as well.
Absolutely recorded that screen.
Everyone seems to be grabbing sticks right now on the run.
Dude, that sucked.
Picking up the dog,
didn't
classic.
Yeah. I actually was fine with not being out.
Nice, getting ISG off the dog.
Probably get a drink and then do another run. Launch anyway. If we didn't fucking work the last time.
Doing some hovers. Looks like they're both here. Both with the dog. Incredibly important item. And there it is. Gano has entered early, much earlier than Ghost has. Though the time of day was a little different. I believe Ghost is getting here a couple of hours of in-game time earlier. So that's interesting.
I'm gonna restart my computer.
That text box was weird. Is it always like that?
All right, Gano is ahead
I
here.
don't have ocarina equipped. What am I doing? Why do I have hookshot equipped?
The only
Very
way how I
different
get,
route. Don't know why you put down a
to be honest,
bomb.
I have to
But
clutch
listen,
up
the
the
old
Majora
routes
site.
are a different thing. You know, they just
Good.
did strange stuff. 2016, they didn't know things. They just placed bombs everywhere. RNG probably.
Like, I can't do no dumb shit.
Whatever. Ripped the moonslide.
All right. So now you can see that they are both here about the same time. Completely different routes, but they are here together as they fight Majora. Both of them pulling out a bomb. Are you serious?
No.
This is incredible. Incredible.
Does the timer keep going after that?
I cannot believe they both pulled out the bomb.
For letting that happen?
7 years apart, that has not changed in the run.
I hope it keeps going like it. If it doesn't, that sucks.
All right, so here they go. They have everyone that they need. They're going to be going to the moon now for the final encounter.
I hate global hockeys.
So that's pretty cool that Gano actually tried to do Woodfall first, whereas Ghost did it last. I mean, the runs were about as different as can be in the middle.
Anyway.
But in the beginning and the end, very similar.
Human to talk to the kid. Oh, really? Crush me.
Yeah. I hope I get the 1-3x though this run. I'm gonna have to clutch it up
Mhm.
though.
Definitely.
Actually,
You can do it.
I don't know if it would be faster because of the match.
I believe.
restrictions.
Don't be a fraud. You got
Majora
this,
doesn't
man.
move that much faster.
Exactly. Don't be an NM.
What's up, Fawner?
All right.
Just in time.
He
And I'm-
always saying that.
So that's very cool. I'm loving all the differences between the route. I don't know which route I like more. Like there are so many more modern
gotta-
tricks in Ghosts,
I'm just
which
gonna
are
post
just
up, dude. I'm
mind-boggling.
not nervous, bro.
And
I'm
Gano's
feeling
taking a
good.
very different route through it. I feel like Ganon's just done an incredible job keeping up and just doing some of the most insane tricks with consistently. But it's cool over 7 years how
Even if
things
I
have
don't get it,
changed.
bro, it's still pretty damn close.
Like just 7 years. Like imagine like 20 years. Imagine like 2 years after
say,
this game
like,
came out, what the runs
The
back
main
then
time
would have
loss
looked
I
like.
had on this run was twin mode, bro. Everything else I played within the range of my gold, pretty much.
Good morning.
Maybe besides late game. Maybe I should start practicing more late game, so I can clutch up.
Sure.
Best
Cause I've been playing really good early game now. I feel like my early game, dude, I don't need to practice that shit anymore. But then again, I've been doing this shit for what, fucking 9 hours almost.
All right. Who do you think is going to win? It's been a close race this entire time. 7 years apart, different routes, different skills, different abilities. But in the end, who is going to win?
I'm trying to think.
For the longest time, Ghost was ahead with this newer route, different things. They won, I believe, the first 2 berths. But right now, for the first time, at least in this synced up section, Ganon is ahead.
Dude, my cat is having a sneeze attack. Just going insane. Thank you for the good luck. I'm gonna need it
Yeah, at some point, yeah, Super Mario 64. There's only so much more optimization you can do, especially with like the. But every once in a while, there's something small that happens. I remember there was something big in the world of Super Mario for the
Slash, I
NES.
don't even know
So
when the last time I PB'd the final boss.
a run like this,
was,
though,
like,
it's a little more
best.
fresh. I feel like a lot more people
Like
focused
PB
on
best.
OOT
PB
before
best.
focusing on MM, and so this route has evolved in a very different way than OOT has evolved. Like OOT.
In my opinion.
You think the 1-3X
I would
ain't
say
real?
OT has been a little more consistent for a while.
No, I think it's real. I just think if you don't get it, this PB's buns.
Damn. He's gonna say my PB dog water.
Your PB's some straight.
Alrighty,
Damn, bro, you were -2 and then you went down to -57. That just
here
shows
we
you
go.
how much time save is in that sport.
So I'm interested to see how they
That's
do
what
the
I'm saying.
final fight. Ganon is a bit ahead, but we'll see if that stays true. This is a very difficult fight.
And it is a backlog. Slow.
All right.
Red light arrows.
No bombs to use. Gonna be back walking all the way to the tree. Very nice. Okay.
Okay, let's go, G.
Just look how much earlier he got there. Okay. All right. Ghost is now at the giant plane. He has a couple of bombs though. Yeah, he's gonna be super sliding up there. Oh, he misses one. Oh no. Oh, that could have brought him back. So not only is he back walking, but he loses a little bit of time just from trying to set that up. Trying not to accidentally talk to these guys. It's actually kind of important. All right, getting some of his equips ready.
Think you can
Fire arrows, stick, and Zora mask. I actually didn't see what Ganon equipped.
a lot can go wrong in this fight, so maybe not. Something goes horribly wrong. Yeah, I can encourage you guys have to have a good fight.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
just
going
not
in
gonna
with
look
Zora
at the camera at all.
flippers.
Just gonna focus on the fucking
Going the
fight.
classic style route with light arrows.
Right.
And just doing this again.
not gonna
Yeah,
look
this
at
is
the
very
camera at all
safe, very
while
repeatable, and you
I
can
do
stun
this
lock the
shit.
first phase of Majora this way.
It's a good strategy.
It does waste a lot of magic, but
I'm gonna put
it is
all the way
incredibly
at the-
powerful. We're going to see
behind
what
me,
Ghost
bro,
does
all the way
instead,
at the
though.
screen behind me, but I don't have webcam on, so I don't know. I just ain't gonna look. 'Cause I feel like
Okay.
it's just gonna stress me out.
Ganon not worrying about the other masks, just focusing on Majora. Ghost going a very similar route, but using fire arrows instead.
I'm stupid for taking out the mask.
Fire arrows actually uses a little bit less magic, so Ganon is on to the second phase. Or third phase. This fight could be 3 or 4 phases depending on how you look on it. But the first transformation,
Bangerang, dude. Look.
very nice. Getting that trip with the Zora magic. Nice. Storing stick damage. Doing crouch stabs and getting... Oh, this is perfect. That was incredible. By getting him stuck there at the wall, he was able to re-enable his crouch stab, stun lock, and just get him completely down. Ghost is now finally getting a second phase. Let's see how he does in this phase. Oh, unfortunate. He did not use the Zora Sunlock, instead going for arrows, but getting wrecked. Ghost, on the other hand, going light arrows. This is the end. This is the very end of the fight. If he can get these crouch stabs perfectly, let's see. Oh, he's getting them. These are not... And he gets it.
138.
Incredible job, Gano with the win. Ghost getting an unfortunate fight. Unfortunate again, dropping the crouch stabs. And that's just how it can go. You know, everything seems fine, and one bad Majora fight can take it all down. This is the hardest fight in the game, and Ganon just did an incredible job. Absolutely incredible.
Okay, it's
Ghost
definitely
is
real,
still on to
bro.
the final phase. We can
Play
see
like
how
bum.
fast he does his
Play
final
like
phase.
bum, dude.
Ooh, unfortunate. Getting hit by Odalwa's mask. Oh, and missing the crouch stabs again. Unfortunate. All right. All right, getting stick damage. Crouch stabbing again. Can he get these? Very
Dude, I did it.
nicely
Let's
done.
go.
That was a little unfortunate,
Fucking
but he
1-3X,
got
dude,
it
let's fucking
in
go.
the end. The timer is going to be a little bit weird here. Don't
Holy
mind
fuck.
that. But that's not indicative of their final times. The final
Yeah,
times
fucking
that they
do it, bro.
had, without the
I was
pausing
like,
and
fuck
births
nah,
that
bro.
I
I'm
did.
doing runbacks till I get that shit.
Ganobrator got a
nah,
138.52.
Fuck nah.
And Ghost got a 139.22.
would've
So
been
that
lying, but I don't
run
wanna wake
was
up my
separated
parents,
by
bro.
30 seconds
139, ain't no
and was
such thing as
so
run back
close
tonight.
to being
Fuck
together.
no.
Now, this is
Thanks
one of
for
the
the
best
TV,
run
bro.
examples that I could find that was about 7 years apart. Going on the Zelda leaderboards, it was hard to find a run that was so far apart, had good quality, and was pretty much comparable to the same route. So really incredible. I commend Ghost and Ganon. They're excellent runners. This was a lot of fun, and it was just awesome to see. This is something that I've always wanted to do, was try to compare routes from different eras to see how it evolves, because there's so many glitches and tricks that you learn, and it's just so cool to see that. This is something I'll probably be doing again if I can find another route which has some pretty interesting things like this, and kind of just like comparing a race with different birds to see how they do certain sections and how those sections have evolved over time. But yeah, that was it for today. A pretty short stream. Thanks everyone for coming in. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I learned some incredible things that I didn't know before, like Zora punching the air to get up the top of Snowhead. Insane. And it was really fun to see. So thanks again for coming in, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed. This will be available later on YouTube if you want to watch the full run of it. And I will be back with more fun, interesting challenge runs. Not next week, but the week after. I have some good stuff planned. So get ready for more Majora's Mask, and I'll see you all next time.
What a clutch up, dog. Yes, sir.